Hello and welcome back to another update on our Repairing the Ruins 2024 conference. I hope you enjoyed the previous update on Leaders' Day, and we are continuing to highlight the Practicum workshops for the June 19th pre-conference. Today, we're featuring a workshop on teaching literature with Joshua Gibbs. Joshua is launching the Classical Teaching Institute at the Ambrose School in Boise, Idaho. He's been in the world of classical Christian education since 1994, when his family moved to Moscow and he attended Logos School. Since then, he has taught classic literature for over 19 years, and as I already mentioned, has recently founded the Classical Teaching Institute. He's the author of many books, including Love What Lasts and Something They Will Not Forget, something I highly recommend for your schools as it's about classroom catechisms. He's also the creator of the Proverbial Podcast and has written just a few articles for Circe, somewhere around the number of 600. In 2020, he also created Gibbs Classical, which is an online classroom where he teaches classic literature. Devin O'Donnell, our VP, was recently able to sit down and discuss with him his session and the approach he takes in teaching. Take a look.
Well, I want to talk about Repairing the Ruins, the pre-conference, Leaders' Day. You're going to do a practicum.
Yes.
Teaching literature sounds maybe straightforward, right? But
Yeah.
Great books, what can we look forward to in your session, and what is maybe a little bit of a different approach you might take?
So the session that I offer will be a number of sessions where I work through smaller passages of classic texts and demonstrate a number of tools for teaching that literature. All my lesson plans when I'm teaching classical literature are the same, and it's read and discuss. We often ask this question, what's better, lecture or discussion? As though there's one of these things that is suited for teaching any book all the way through. And I don't believe that's true. I think that the teacher needs to model things for the student. That a great teacher is someone who can be imitated. I think Elijah and Elisha is that great example of master and pupil in the Old Testament, or as the Lord says, that every student becomes like his teacher when he's fully formed. So the teacher is laying something out for students to imitate. And if the teacher only ever asks questions, the students aren't going to have anything to imitate. A teacher needs to be someone who speaks brave truths.
Yes.
And if you're only ever asking questions, the students are never going to hear you say something daring. The students are never going to hear you validate them and say, yes, you have found the truth. What you just said is right. That's how you live.
That was just a snippet of what's to come, so stay tuned for more, and I hope to see you in Atlanta.